All right, for today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create a slanted wall. And to create a slanted wall, we're going to come up to the top here and click Massing and Site. And how we're going to do it is we're going to create an in-place mass. So go ahead and click on this right here. And we'll just leave that with the name Mass1. So now what we'll do is we're going to draw a line that will represent the bottom of our wall. So we'll just draw that little 12-foot line right there and escape out. And as you can see, this line is set to the bottom of the first level. So that will represent the bottom of our wall. And you'll see what that means in a second. And now to create where the top of our wall is going to be, we're going to go ahead and click on this line. And we're going to come up here and copy it to the clipboard. And you can use a regular command, Control-C or Command-C if you're using Apple to do that as well. And to paste it, you're going to click on paste and on the down arrow and align it to a selected level. And this is going to be representing the top of our wall, so we want it to show up on level 2. So now you can see that this line has showed up on the same level as the bottom of level 2. And now, in order to offset our wall, we're going to click on this line again and move it a little bit to the side. And then down here in the dimension box, you can write in how much of an offset you want the top of the wall to be compared to the bottom of the wall. So for this example, let's just say we want the top of the wall to be offset 2 feet. So it's 2 feet to the side of the bottom of our wall. And lastly, to create the mass form for our wall, we're going to go ahead and click both of these lines. So click on one and then click Control to select both of them together. And we'll come up here to create a form. So we'll click on that. And now there's a couple of different options of different things that could happen from these 2 lines we made. As you can see, we could make 2 different kinds of circles out of that. But what we want is right here to create a little wall form. So now that we've created this mass, we will click Finish Mass. And so now this doesn't have the properties of a wall, it just shows where we want that wall to be. So in order to actually create a wall on this, we're going to come back up here to Massing and Site. And we're going to click up here in Model by Face, we're going to click Wall. And then your wall, different types of wall will show up here in the Properties tab. So you'll select the one you want. And this one is going to be Exterior Brick on CMU. And next, what we'll do is you're going to click on the wall on the side that you want the exterior of the wall to be, just like that. And now you can see we've assigned a wall to show up in the same form as that mass field that we created. And now one important thing to note once you've done this, if you need to make any changes to the wall, the way to do that is not going to be changing this physical wall by itself. I'm going to go ahead and hide this, and you can see the mass form is still here. And what you need to do in order to change the form of the wall is to change the masking field. So you can come up here to Edit in Place and say we want the top of this wall to, well, come up here to Edit Profile. We want the top of the wall to be slanted itself as well. So come up to the corner and we're going to drag that down a little bit. It's not doing what I want it to do quite well. There we go. That's what I need it to do. And then we'll come up here and click OK. And now you can see that not only is our wall slanted that way, but we've actually made it curve a little bit here. And then once you've finished, you put it where exactly you want it to be. We'll click here up to Finish Mass. And then we'll Reveal Hidden. We'll show our wall back up again. And as you can see, our wall is just like it was before. So in order to make it follow this form that we just created, we'll click on back on our wall and click Update to Face. And now our massing face has shown up. And you can see this little bit of blue in here. And that's because of that face, that massing field that we have just created. It's showing up here. So in order to get rid of that, first you'll come up here to Massing and Site. And you'll click on this button to turn off showing the massing field. And then we'll also go under our visibility graphics. You can type in VG, scroll down to mass, and unselect it. Click OK, and it won't show up anymore. So that's how to create a slanted wall and to do a little bit of massing in place. I hope you found this video to be helpful.